Now I'm determined to get this aerobatics button to work. Oh, I did it. I got the aerobatics button to work. The trick is you need to point the plane down a little. Oh, what the hell? You need to point the plane down and then do it. Hey guys, John here, and welcome back to John's RC. And this is the brand new Hobbyzone Xcub 450mm ready to fly model. Now, Hobbyzone came out with two of these airplanes, the one being the Cub and one being the P-51 Mustang. But I thought that the Cub looked a little cooler than the Mustang, and yeah, so I'm just going to be doing a quick flight for you guys after I do a quick table talk. So this comes as a ready to fly format, which means everything is included in the box to get you up in the air. So you have the little USB charge cable for a 1-cell battery. You have a spare prop that I didn't take out yet, that's still in the box. And you have the plane itself. The way the box is formed, it won't go in the box unless the landing gear is removed, which I think is a little bit silly, but it just goes in this way, which is also weird. It goes in this way, which is also quite goofy, but I guess it works. Not for the scale fans out here, you're not gonna like this one. So it comes with a ready to fly transmitter. I didn't open the manual yet, but I pulled the transmitter out. You can see here, there's not really much going on. Of course, it's not going to be LCD. You just have your simple 4-channel control. You have an aerobatics button, and you have a 3-position toggleable safe. So you have your beginner, intermediate, and your experienced. I'm assuming experienced is the gyro is going to be completely off, and beginner you're going to have very limited authority, and mainly the plane is just going to be completely stabilized. So the battery that this comes with, it actually comes with 2 batteries, which is quite nice. It comes with a 1-cell 450 milliamp hour lithium polymer battery, and it comes with 2 of them. And weirdly enough, when I charged these things with my Spectrum multi-charger, they were at like 4.1 out of the box, which was quite strange. Normally it should be at like storage or at least 3.8, but these were at like 4.1, so very strange, but nothing bad seems to be wrong with the battery. Just quite odd that they would keep that at charge level. It comes with 4 AA batteries for the transmitter that I just put in, and there is a screw that comes on the transmitter for some reason. Like you can see, there's a screw that I didn't bother to put in, but I took it out with this small screwdriver that it came with. So the way the battery goes in is at the bottom here. You know, I tend to dislike the bottom feeders that have the little hatch, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna get this plugged in and we can go from there. So just gonna plug it in. These things are quite odd, the way that the battery slides in vertically. And if I can get it in, and just shove the cables in there, so that's how the battery is fitted into there. Then I can close it. With these models, you turn the plane on and then the transmitter. Then I should have control now. So you can see it has 4-channel control. Oops. You have your throttle. Oh, first you have to arm it, so throttle up, throttle down. So you have your throttle control, aileron, elevator, and your rudder. So you can see this is strange. These controls with the ready to fly controller can barely be called proportional. So if you look at the rudder, I'll move the stick for you. It like slowly goes to the position I want it to go. And then you can see here the gyro is on, so you have full control. And then if I go to an experience, I have more control, but still that rudder, that's full right, that's full left. It's very slow and not really proportional, but we'll see how it goes. One other thing that I wanted to mention was that it has this cool little prop saver, and that means basically if you have a crash or whatever, you can just pull the prop off and it just connects back by friction. So that's cool. And that's pretty much it. So we can go do a maiden now. I guess straight from the intro, I'll just throw it. I'm gonna take off on beginner mode. Okay, and she's up. Now, first thing I notice is a hard bank to the left. So I'm gonna actually trim that out, which looks to be working. Still kind of banking, but sorry, something I forgot to mention in my intro is that this thing has a wingspan of 450 millimeters, duh, it's in the name, but also has a length of 320 millimeters with a flying weight of 70 grams. So I will not lie, it is a little heavy for its size. But I mean, the power system seems to be doing pretty good for it. Let's go into intermediate mode. So I can already tell I have a bit more steep of a bank angle. But that's pretty much it. It's still limited, so that's full left. And I can't turn anymore, so that's pretty much all you get. Now if I switch to advanced mode, okay. Whoa, what the heck? Okay. It's very tricky to fly in advanced mode. I mean, it flies, but it's weird. That's for sure. Now, you can do loops. One. See if I can do a roll. Okay, I can do a roll. It can go inverted. Whew. Almost go inverted. Doesn't like it, but it'll do it. This thing is weird to fly. Sometimes it likes to behave and sometimes it doesn't. Oh, yeah, that's weird. What? That is weird. I'm not sure what it's doing. It's like all over the place. I think it does need some elevator trim to pitch down a bit. Yeah, it's like dolphining. But you can't really do much about the CG with the battery wise because, yeah, it just likes climbing. I'm gonna put it back into intermediate mode. To make myself feel better, let's try the aerobatics button. So I think the way this works is you press the button and then you move the right stick wherever you want, whatever you want it to do. So let's say a right roll, you're gonna press the button and then move the aileron to the right. At least I think. So let's see. Let's get a bit closer. Let's go. Aerobatics button, here I come. I don't think it did it. What the heck? Alright, I'm gonna try it again. Let's go higher. What the heck was that? Right button. Go! It's not doing it. I need my beloved right roll. Alright, what about a loop? What the heck? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, the aerobatics button, I'm not so sure about. Let's try a left roll. Yeah. Let's just go back into experienced. The aerobatics looks like it was being done by a blind person. Okay, well I guess I'm not being too nice because this thing is barely even capable of a roll to begin with. But it can do it, see, like I just did it right there. No, I'm determined to get this aerobatics button to work. Oh, I did it. I got the aerobatics button to work. The trick is you need to point the plane down a little. Oh, what the hell? You need to point the plane down and then do it. Let's try a loop. Uh-oh. I swear it's the plane, it's not me. I swear. I'm not this bad at flying. Let me try and go inverted again. Jesus. Please go inverted. I know you can do it. There we go. Oh. This isn't something you see every day. This plane flies so strange. I also have a funny idea. I want to crash land this thing on purpose to test out this prop saver thing. I want to see if it works. Woo! Let's do some nice low shots. It loves pitching up randomly without reason. You could be flying level and it'll just pitch up randomly. I love that. That's my favorite type of flying. Like, never let them know your next move. loop, loop. Okay. Sometimes the aileron is like responsive and sometimes it isn't. I also like that. It provides a challenge, you know? Say you're like about to hit a tree and your aileron just doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like, I go right aileron, sometimes it works and sometimes it just stays neutral. Let's go back into intermediate mode. I guess I'm not experienced enough for experience mode. With the 400 milliamp hour battery, I'm sure you're going to be getting a lot of flight time out of this because it's not outputting much power. So, okay, I did say I was going to crash land it at some point to test the prop. I was not expecting that to happen then. That was unintentional. But you can see here, the prop saver did actually work. So, yeah, just pop that back in, hopefully, and then, okay, you go full throttle and then the props back down. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that was my maiden on it. That crash land was not intentional, even though I said I was going to crash land it to test the prop. But the prop is pretty durable enough on its own, so I guess the prop saver is just a nice safety feature, but not really needed. It flies. I can't say anything too mean about it, but it does fly, that's for sure. You know, the aileron sometimes doesn't work, and that's pretty cool. Sometimes it pitches up randomly, and you can't do much about the CG because the battery goes in vertically. So that's cool. The aerobatics button sometimes works, or sometimes it looks like a blind person has done the aerobatics for you. I think there is a reason why sometimes the aileron doesn't work. If you look at its front profile, the wings are ever so slightly warped, which is quite strange. I don't know how that happens, but the wings are warped, yeah. But I mean, sometimes it works. It's mainly right aileron. Left aileron works pretty well. Right aileron, sometimes the deflection just isn't there. The rudder, my weird complaint with it, isn't really a problem in flight. You can't really feel it. I thought the minimum deflection on it, because you can see even in like experience mode, the deflection is so small. But because this plane is incredibly tiny, you can't really feel it in the air. But yeah, I mean, for $100, I guess it's a cool little gateway into RC. I mean, you can't really go wrong with it if you're just going to be flying around in the park. I might be a bit too picky because I've been flying for a while, but I can't really expect much out of a $100 airplane. I would say, I mean, it's cool. Maybe the Mustang flies better, but I would say just get the Sport Cub S2. It's like $60 more and you're getting fully proportional controls, a more decent ready-to-fly transmitter, and it just flies nicer. It can actually do aerobatics instead of dolphining around. But I mean, it is a cool little airplane. It definitely exceeded my expectations as soon as I threw it. It's just that it's very difficult to control in experience mode, or I'm just a bad pilot. But I mean, this thing you just need a lot of skill to fly, apparently, because it flies so much better with a gyro on it. So I mean, yeah, it's a pretty cool little airplane. It looks cute, but it's just some things about it are not the best. So yeah, I guess that's all for today's video. So thanks for tuning into John's RC, and if you're new to this channel, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll go fly this a bit more off camera. So bye guys, I'll see you in the next one.